4 a.m. This is where I'm supposed to say something really motivational, something about how hard I grind or how I'm superior to those with a different sleep schedule, but honestly, I'm only up for one reason and one reason only, because I have to be in order to achieve what I want to get done in a day. Perhaps a bit anticlimactic, but it's really just as simple as that. It's early, it's freezing cold, there are a million other things that I'd rather be doing, but none of those other things will yield the results that I'm after. And that's why I find working out to have so many parallels to a career in sales. I don't drag myself out of bed every morning at ungodly hours because I like to lift barbells over my head in the freezing cold. I do it because I know the benefits of a consistent workout routine. Just like I don't call random strangers on the phone just because I need someone to talk to, but I know that it's a necessary step in order to achieve my financial goals. I start off every day with an automatic win because I stay disciplined and I understand there's nothing in this world that I'm entitled to. While I'm thankful, I remind myself that I can lose everything tomorrow and the inputs are really the only things that I can control. Regardless of what profession you're in, I challenge you to find one change you can make, don't overcomplicate it, just one, that will directly impact your daily output. See, what's great is that taking conscious, calculated action only has upside. There's nothing to lose. Effort is the only currency that's required. I'll tell you from my personal experience, having this mentality can change your entire life. And if you don't think I'm serious, well, watch until the end of the video. Good morning, my friends. It is 5:45 a.m. just finishing up with my workout here. Morning workouts can be a little bit tricky. You kind of start out in zombie mode and then towards the end, you start to feel like you have a little bit of life in you. But overall, I had a pretty decent workout, never the best when it's that early, but kind of just making do with what we've got. So the most important part of my day happens next from 6 to 6:30 a.m., which is family time. So then it's just a quick shower, and I apologize in advance for you guys having to deal with this hair. I have a haircut tomorrow. I haven't been able to get to the barber, and I'm not gonna lie, it's bad. Did you miss me? Sometimes I'm getting ready, and little Alfredo misses me, so he comes out and hangs out. He comes up and hangs out. I appreciate that, bud. Miss you too. My favorite dress shirts, bonobos. Fit great, pretty affordable, highly would recommend them. Most important part of a sales rep's day, the first cup of coffee. Nothing is getting accomplished today without this. And just a quick breakfast on the go every single day, my PE Science Select Protein Bar. This is the fudge brownie. These things are absolutely delicious. I look forward to them every single day. Just check out that texture, give me a nice boost of protein to start this morning. Definitely don't want to start without any food or caffeine. It will be no bueno, my friends. And this little man wants to remind you that you can use Travis to save 15% at pescience.com. Thanks, bud. All right, it's just past 7 a.m. I'm gonna be hitting the road, heading to Mebane, North Carolina today for a very big appointment. If you work in sales, you know those prospects that you have to call multiple times for a long period. I think I've been calling on this person for 6 or 7 months, multiple stop-ins. Finally got an appointment, so wish me luck, hope that it goes well. Relatively normal day today. I think I've got 3 calls and 3 appointments, 2 virtual, which is the new norm in some instances, and then this one is going to be in person. And when I think about my role as a new business sales representative, I have one job, and that is to create revenue. Nothing else. And I think that's one of the most difficult things for sales reps is just getting caught up in the minutia of the day, especially if you work for a large corporation, you're going to be involved in other things. But to keep the focus on just generating revenue. So all of the calls that I have today are while I'm driving or during lunch. And I schedule all calls that way on purpose because we spend a lot of time driving. We might as well be as efficient as possible and really take advantage of the golden hours that we have. So I'm gonna hit the road and I'll talk to you guys soon. And just to elaborate on that point very quickly, because I think it's so important, protect your time and your calendar. Why do we lock our doors at night? So people can't come in and steal our stuff, right? Well, our time is the most valuable thing that we have. So protecting your calendar is the most important thing you can do. One of the biggest struggles as a sales rep is finding the cleanest restrooms in your territory, and I have them all mapped out on the way anywhere I go in any of my markets. If you know, you know. All right, so we made it. I usually shoot to arrive about 30 minutes early. That way I can sit in the parking lot, collect my thoughts for 15 minutes or so before I go in. Don't really get nervous or the jitters too much, even for bigger presentations. Just after you've done it for a while, you get pretty confident in what you're talking about, and if it's the right solution, then hopefully they'll go for it. It's probably not going to be one of those accounts that's going to be, you know, a one-time close, but I've learned you just never know. So wish me luck. Like the video would give me a ton of luck. Just pretend you're watching this in real time, and I'd appreciate that. And leave your comment down below. Did I blow it? I guess we'll find out. Actually, one more tip. The one thing that drives me crazy is when I see people in conversations looking at their watch or their phone or anything. Even in a normal conversation, it's kind of annoying, but in a sales conversation, I think it's so disrespectful. So turn off your damn watch, turn off your phone. You don't need it. You'll be okay for an hour, I promise. So the appointment went extremely well. Didn't get the signature. It's gotta go for, you know, purchasing approval and what else, and you know, the whole thing. But I got the feeling in my gut that it's going to get signed. Sometimes you know that you just have no chance, but I solved their problem perfectly. So that's all that I can do. Now I have to make a few more stop-bys, try to get into some similar businesses here in the area. It's really weird cold calling with COVID. It's kind of like, I don't love it, but I have some other big prospects in this vicinity. So I'm gonna do that. And then I have another call at 11. I have to hurry up and jump on my drive back home. All right, stuck in traffic. It's 11:48. I have another call at 12, but I'm getting a call right now. Non-stop, guys. Megan always complains about how much I'm on the phone. What's up, man? So 12:30 lunchtime. So what I've got are 2 chicken thighs, some corn on a bed of kale, and we also have some russet potatoes there that Megan baked to perfection. So do not underestimate the importance of nutrition. If you eat like crap, you're gonna feel like crap, you're gonna be lazy and lethargic. It's just not gonna be worth it. You're not gonna sell anything. So just eat your fruits and your vegetables and be happy. All right, starting the second part of the day, but not before we have more coffee. I like to do hot coffee in the morning, cold coffee in the afternoon, and this Califia blonde roast is fantastic. Hey, I just asked you a question. Come here. How many hours a day do you think I spend on the phone?
Oh my God, that's like all you do.
She hates it. She absolutely hates it.
I would hate it.
So it's right around 1 o'clock now, and I will be back in this office for the rest of the afternoon. Much different than the way life used to be pre all of this craziness. My next 1:30 and my 3 o'clock are gonna be over the computer. Thankfully, we do have technology. Not ideal in a sales situation, in my opinion. In person will always be better, but you have to be safe. So that is what we are going to do. And hopefully you guys got the chance to check out the video that I made this time last year about day in the life of sales, so you can kind of compare and contrast back then, you know, when I was in the field all day, every day. But times have changed, so we just gotta make do. What a day, what a day. Sorry there's nothing too interesting for you guys to see here, but I tell you what, I'm gonna be getting out of this tie. All right, guys, so right around 5 o'clock, it's time for this little man's walk. No matter how cold it is or how busy I am throughout the day, this is a non-negotiable. I mean, we made the decision to have a dog. I feel like it's our responsibility and our duty to take care of them. And plus, I love it, he loves it. Hey, buddy, you love your walks? You love your walks? Let's go. Let's go. He loves it. He cannot be off a leash though. This man is nuts. Let's go, buddy. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Yeah, you're so fast. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. All right, Alfie, show everybody how good you are. Look at that. He is sitting for one reason and one reason only. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Good boy. There's a cameraman you want to see. Come, buddy, stop. Oh, buddy. You know I love you when I walk out there in the cold. Cameraman did not want to join. Sending me out to freeze. Then when we get back from the walk, it is back to computer work. As I told you guys before, there's 2 days in every day, 2 day and 2 night. So in the evening, I have to work on proposals, get out any quotes, any follow-up that's in my inbox. Kind of my rule of thumb is if I get an email during the day that is not revenue generating or not someone that's trying to buy from me, it gets pushed out until the night. It can wait, and then I'll knock that out before I go to bed tonight. 6:30, taking a little dinner break. Megan wanted to make sure that I tell you guys that it's not very often that we're just microwaving pre-cooked food. And usually she makes me a nice home-cooked meal, which is true. We're just taking a week off here, but I do not mind this at all. I've got salsa chicken from the crock pot that she made, which is great. She makes the best corn. She uses, olive oil and chipotle seasoning to make the corn. It's delicious. And then some rice. So all in all, just a well-balanced meal. I could eat this any day of the week. And that is pretty much how the night ends. I will sit here at my computer till about 7:30 usually to knock out some more work and prepare for tomorrow. And then we do it all over again. Tomorrow I'm actually gonna be in Durham, North Carolina, which is always a fun time. And if you haven't heard yet, Durham just got 5G through Verizon. If you're new to or if you're in the area, I would highly suggest that you look into it. 5G is actually 25 times faster than 4G, which is super important for salespeople. We always need the fastest access, and really anyone in general. For me, having this YouTube channel, needing fast data speeds to make sure I can respond to all the mean people in the comment section. So 5G is an absolute game changer. I was super excited to see once Verizon brought it to Durham. So any locals out there, make sure you get on the 5G train, and Verizon is a great partner. So I just wanted to help spread the message there. But I'm gonna sit here, knock out a few more things, and then ultimately get to bed. Feeling tired. By this point in the day, I am just completely wiped, especially as an introvert. At the end of the day, I just need to sit here in silence, collect my thoughts, and just kind of zen out for a little bit. And a lot of people will ask what time I go to bed since I wake up so early. I try to get upstairs by about 8, and then Megan and I will just talk, watch videos, just hang out for a little bit. It's kind of our time, but we try to get to sleep by like 9 or 9:30. That way I still get 6.5 to 7 hours of sleep. Sleep is the most important thing probably you can do for your body. Definitely don't want to cut that out, or else your performance is just going to suck. So that amount of sleep is good for me. As far as, is sales a good profession for everyone? Absolutely not. It can be very taxing. It's very stressful, right? You have numbers that you have to hit and report every week. So it can be stressful for sure. But I feel that the good outweighs the bad. And what kind of drove me to sales is I knew I had certain income goals for myself, but I'm not like the smartest person out there, you know. I probably don't have it in me to be a doctor or a lawyer. I was an accountant, but even then, I I wasn't, I didn't know accounting the best, right? I mean, and so it's one of those things where I knew if I wanted to make a certain amount of money, that I had to sell something. And I think a lot of us are in that position. So I think sales is a great career path for a lot of different people. It can provide you financial freedom that a lot of other professions cannot. And I know sales really gets a bad rap. Like every time I release a video, people, will comment things like snake oil. And, of course, some bad apples have given sales professionals a bad reputation, but it's a very challenging profession, and it's a necessary part of any business. So whether you love it or hate it, it's needed. And I would highly recommend, if you have the chance, especially early in your career, that you take a chance and you get into sales. And maybe you hate it, but at least try it out. And again, I know that this video probably wasn't the most exciting. It's just me on calls, working, prospecting, things like that. But that's kind of the job. And of course, to end the day, my famous protein brownie. This thing is amazing. And that is gonna be the end of the video. So thank you all so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. You could have been doing anything in the entire world, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That is pretty awesome. Please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, hit the notification bell. That would be awesome. You'll get notified every time I release a video, and I look forward to talking to y'all next time.